The Running Man stars Glen Powell and others. In a dystopian future, a man joins the Running Man, the top-rated game show. Contestants or runners travel the world being pursued by professional assassins called hunters. Edgar Wright directed the Running Man. He made the Cornetto trilogy, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Baby Driver. I own Baby Driver and the Cornetto movies minus Sean. I like Sean, but not enough to own it. Okay, full disclosure, or whatever you want to call it. I'm really shy. I have autism or Asperger's. South Park honestly taught me that term. The 2-part episode, You're Getting Old, where Stan is really depressed, therefore he sees actual shit around him. If you're proud to have autism, that's great. I'm not smooth or suave. I'm not energetic like Annie Tolsky, one of my favorite YouTubers, who I think has autism like myself. I remember in his F9 review, he wore a shirt which said, "Writing of Autism." I remember last year, or the previous year, he said, "Thank you, YouTube, for this awesome hobby."
This movie is badass with a capital B with a great soundtrack to boot. I said it once, I'll say it again. This movie is getting my best rating. For Ballerina from the world of John Wick, I will say, go see this movie right now.
This was my most anticipated film this fall. I enjoyed the original with Arnie, but it had to grow on me. I first watched it on cable when I was 14. I took it seriously. I rented it on DVD and I watched it on Netflix in recent years. The film is streaming on Netflix Canada and Paramount Plus Canada. I enjoyed the novel. I read it last year. My showing last night was sparse, only 7 people, including myself. We watched the Five Nights at Freddy 2 trailer, which I forgot played in front of Predator Badlands. We watched the Primate trailer, which I didn't like. In fact, 2 people laughed. The Running Man is good. I understand why people are mixed on it. Glen Powell is really good. He should become a huge star like Tom Cruise. Ben Richards is unemployed and blacklisted. Richards has a wife and a really sick young daughter, so he's desperate. Richards is a normal guy. He's not buff like Arnie's version, so he must use his wits to survive. Even if he were buff, he still would have a really hard time surviving for 30 days. Josh Brolin is good, but he isn't around for long. Brolin easily could have handed up, but no, he played it straight. Dan Killen is the show's producer. He's sleazy and ruthless. He'll do anything for ratings and profit. The novel is bleak. It's an early Stephen King novel. I was under the impression the film would be serious, but not too much. Actually, it's darkly goofy like the original. There's plenty of humor which works. Like any dystopian thriller, there's plenty of dark satire. No spoilers, of course, but the satire is heavy-handed and silly in the third act. Edgar Wright has his own style or voice, like Guy Ritchie, Kevin Smith, Quentin Tarantino, and Michael Bay. Wright was restrained, so his helmet is still good, far from bad. Apparently, Paramount kept him on an average leash, not a short one. I'm sure a lot of people feel the film feels like anyone helmed it, or Wright was simply a director for hire like Stuart Bard on Star Trek Nemesis and Tim Burton on Planet of the Apes. The action scenes are fun. The house fight has booby traps, so it's like Home Alone. Maybe a few of you are thinking comparing it to Home Alone is silly. The Nobody movies have Home Alone style climaxes. Both films are hard R's, mainly the new version. Overall, The Running Man is good. I easily understand why people are mixed on it. I agree, the pacing isn't great. The film feels 20 minutes longer and the third act is silly. Thankfully, the film isn't bleak, it's darkly goofy like the original. If you enjoy the original, you should enjoy the new version and vice versa. The original is on Netflix Canada and Paramount Plus Canada. Both versions should be modest hits. Glen Powell should become a huge star like Tom Cruise.